Today I have got my LEGO City update for January 2020, and just before I get into this, I'm going to let you guys know that I might be slowing down for a little bit when it comes to videos. I'm just kind of overwhelmed right now with the amount that I put out recently, so I feel like a break is needed for a couple weeks. So after my most recent LEGO haul comes in, which should be soon, and I finish up a mock project I'm working on, I won't be doing videos for a couple weeks after that. And that includes putting this Scooby-Doo video on hold, so that'll be in a couple weeks. But now we'll get into the city, which the modular strip has had pretty decent sized change, is one of the four main changes for this month, with the Parisian restaurant being relocated, possibly just temporarily right now. But we've got the city square that I've been working on, which is my current project, with the donut shop opening set. And then the beach hasn't had any changes. Pirate coaster, fairground area, same with that, no changes. Residential area has had a little bit of a change. As you can see, I've slid my hospitals down to be closer to the city house, which isn't great, but it works for me for what I want to possibly do with one of the sets that I got recently, which is the Hidden Side Graveyard set. So that's why I moved my hospital. And then the news studio mock has been moved because I have a plan to do something with some modulars if I ever get around to getting a couple more, particularly the assembly square and the bookstore. And so that will be in the future, but not anytime soon. And then there's no changes to the Scooby-Doo Mystery Mansion, which will have the Hidden Side Graveyard set next to it off to the left corner of the set, and then the right corner here, the closer one, I plan to put the Flintstones Ideas set there, possibly. So this corner is going to be like a haunted Hanna-Barbera corner, leading to the park and modular skate area. And then we've got just a little scene with the news crew from the donut shop interviewing the Scooby Gang, and Scooby and Shaggy are getting pizza. So I just did that for a little scene. I think I'm going to do one scene a month with the news crew, so you guys can tell me what you think of that idea. And then there's no really big changes to this other than the movement of the hospital and the news studio. And the Jurassic Park building, I don't know what I'm going to do with that really. It looks out of place anywhere I put it in the city. So I don't know what I'm going to do there, but we'll just have a quick look at the other side of the city, which there's no changes to the forest area. And so, other than fixing a couple sets in there. And then we've got a couple small changes to this area, with Emmett's Dream House being removed from the two 16 by 16 green plates and just placed on the original plates, which I think is okay. At first I didn't really like it because I didn't think that tan would work in a city. It works for an apocalypse, but it doesn't work really for a normal city. And then we've got the Parisian restaurant right here, which I don't think is that bad, and I do want to put in a 16 by 32 base plate next to it to go underneath the train tracks and underneath the train station, and then it'll just have a pathway leading back to the train station with a couple flowers on each side of the path. And that's pretty much it. And I've got the base plate set up. I kind of started with those two 16 by 16s base plates that are next to the police station. And so that's what I've got for ideas for possibly next month. I don't know entirely. And then we just got the corner deli and Park Street Townhouse, and nothing other than that's really changed with this area. So that's what I've got for this month's city update. And for the Assembly Square, I'm thinking of actually having it be backed up against here instead of continuing to go all the way down. I'm thinking of possibly putting two normal-sized modulars here, because that would be right at the cutoff for the road, and then I could still make a little bit of a turn there for that. And I think I'll do, if possible, I would do the diner off that end for the corner. But I don't know if I'm going to do that yet, because the bookstore is the planned thing I want to do this year. But you guys can tell me your thoughts on this month's city update in the comments section below, and just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future.